In high school basketball, there's players who score and don't make a big deal about it, but then there's also some players who get a little too excited. And in today's video, I'm just here to tell you the top 5 most cockiest players of all time. This is a part 2 to a new series I'm bringing to the channel, and on the previous video I asked for 1,000 likes if y'all want to see a part 2, and you guys crushed it and got over 1,400. So once again, you guys know what to do. If you want to see a part 3, let's aim for 1,000 likes again and I'll drop that for y'all. And before we get into this video, I gotta say this real quick. Being cocky is not as bad as it sounds and people portray it to be. You gotta have that confidence and swagger, or else people are just gonna walk all over you. Just because a certain player makes this list, it's not a bad thing, and all of the players on this list are very good basketball players. I just had to throw that out there, and I already know there's going to be comments saying, oh, this person ain't cocky and blah blah blah, but once again, this is my opinion. With all that being said, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like for more. And without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Coming in at number 5 on our list, we have a player who's been trending and killing it in the playoffs. He goes by the name of no other than Tyler Hero. I've already made a video on this guy talking about his basketball career, and man, he was hated in high school, but it was also for very good reason. Did he get too much hate? Yes, of course. It was absolutely insane, but he did bring some of it upon himself. Every away game and even some of his home teams, the opposing team and fans would taunt him. But here's the thing, and while the hate was really bad, he fed into it and talked trash back to them. There's nothing wrong with that, because if I was in the same situation, or even you would probably do the same thing. Almost every single time he would score on a defender, he would do some type of mocking towards him or the other team's student section. Like I stated though, that's not a bad thing. You gotta have that swagger out there, and man, did this kid have it. However, it did come off as being somewhat cocky, and that's why a lot of people hated him. The reason I got him at only number 5 is because of this right here. He's also a very humble guy, but he shows that sign of cockiness, so that's why he's got to be on this list. He's humble and he's a great kid, but in high school he had that little ego to him, so for those reasons, this is why he comes in at number 5 on our list. Coming in at number 4 on our list, we have the trendsetter himself. He's apparently the guy who started the short shorts. We have Josh Christopher. Mr. Christopher, aka Jago, was an absolute beast and star in high school. Here's the thing though, he knew that, and it somewhat got to his head, but I have no problem with it because he could back it up. He was a high flyer and known for his dunking ability, but he was also a very good shooter. Anytime he would make a highlight type of play and throw down a crazy dunk, he would let the entire gym know about it because he was not shy. I think it's fair to say he's got that dog in him, and he's even stated that no one can guard him. I understand why he said that, because no one really can guard him, but that's not something you like to hear a lot. You know, just keep that to yourself. But hey, I love the confidence once again. Once again, I gotta state this, just because I'm labeling these players as cocky, it's not a bad thing. I just feel like some of these players got a little bit too big of an ego. It's very clear to see. I wish anytime he'd do a highlight type of play like that, he would just act like it's a normal thing. All in all, I really love his game. I just wish he had more of a business type of approach. And for those reasons, this is why he comes in at number 4 on our list. Coming in at number 3 on our list, I feel like it's not even debatable. We have one of the best point guards in the country this year, and his name is Dion Johnson. Man, oh man, it's been a minute since we spoke about Dior, but where do we even start? He's a killer. We all know that. He has no friends on the court, and quite frankly, I don't even think he likes his teammates. When he steps on that court, he has one goal in mind, and that is to crush everybody in his way. He's what you're looking for in a modern day point guard. He can shoot the 3 ball, handle the ball, and he can create explosive plays. With that being said, here's the thing. If he does create an explosive or highlight type of play, he's gonna let you know about it. If he crosses you, he's gonna stare you down. If he dunks on you, he's gonna stare you down, and so many more things. He's made it known out to the public several times that he thinks he's the best point guard and the player in his class. There's nothing wrong with that, because if you don't think you're the best, no one will, but you know, you don't want to say that. It's just slightly on the cocky side, and it doesn't appeal to people. Most people love the humble hooper over the cocky hooper, but here's the thing, like I said, he doesn't want any friends, so he doesn't care. Johnson's the way he is, so you either like him or you hate him. There's no in-betweens. And for those reasons right there, this is why he comes in at number 3 on our list. Coming in at number 2 on our list, we have a major throwback. We have the son of an NBA legend head coach, and he goes by the name of Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers, a lot of people forget this guy was arguably the best hooper in the country in his class and had one of the best mixtapes of all time. I don't think he's a disappointment. He's had a lot of struggles in the NBA, but I think we can all agree he didn't live up to the hype and expectations. Just to make it to the NBA and have somewhat of a decent career is a huge achievement itself. But compared to what he was doing in high school, it's not even close to the same. He was a knockdown 3-point shooter, he had handles, he had a pull-up jumper, and he also had a huge vertical leap. When you think of a #1 overall player in high school, he's the ideal type of build and the type of player you think about. Now with that being said, it also came with an ego and slight cockiness. At the beginning of one of his mixtapes, everybody remembers his notorious quote of him saying, "I'ma go off." Then right after that, he proceeded to go off. I don't know what it is about him, but a lot of people just don't like him. I don't know if it's because of his father or him, but people just do not like this kid. I'm not gonna say he was one of the cockiest players to ever play in high school, but he wasn't really humble either. Very similar to our other players, anytime he made a good or great play, he would stare down the opponent. And the reason I got him at #2 is for this right here. He wasn't scared to speak his mind and he was not shy. He wouldn't wait for people to talk trash to him. He would start the trash talk because that's how he was. There's a lot of reasons, but you guys get the point. And with that being said, this is why it comes in at #2 on our list. We've made it to everybody's favorite part of the video, the #1 spot. And once again, if you're new to the channel and you ain't subscribed, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and leave a like. Y'all want to see a part 3, 1,000 likes. Now let's get into #1. Coming in at #1 on our top 5 most cockiest high school basketball players list of all time. It may be a sleeper, I don't think it is. We have Scotty Barnes. I haven't seen anything like it. Scotty Barnes can't dunk the basketball or score a layup or a 3 without making a huge deal about it. The best comparison I have to the way he acts is Flat reacts after he scores a layup. It even got so bad that Overtime interviewed him and made a video called "Why You Always Flexing?" And the reason they made that video is because everyone had the same question. Yo, why is he making a big deal about every basket? He doesn't really talk a lot of trash. He just acts like he won the NBA championship after every bucket. There was one time he even hit a 3-pointer and ran up in his opponent's face while he was inbounding the ball holding up 3 fingers. Like, my dude, we get it. You're a great player. You don't have to act out and show out every play. I get it and I understand it. He's trying to have fun out there, but that's a little too much. There's so many examples I can throw out there, but I don't want to make it too long. The last and final one I'm going to use is there was a time he had a wide open layup and he waited for his opponent to get up to him and then he laid it in. Yeah, it's funny, but at that point it's starting to get disrespectful. It's just silly stuff. He'll make a wide open layup and then yell at the crowd that no one can guard him. I gotta say though, it's very entertaining and just straight up funny to watch. And for all those reasons being said, this is why he comes in at #1 on our list. Every single player on this list has one major thing in common. They're great basketball players, but they're just slightly too cocky and act down a little too much on the court. Like I've stated multiple times though, do not get it twisted. That's not a bad thing, but it's just not a great thing. I'm wishing all these players the best of luck and I hope they continue to see a lot of success in their basketball careers, but they also get a little more humble. But hey man, with all that being said, that's about gonna wrap up this video. I hope you boys enjoy, the Cocky series. Let me know once again. Let's aim for 1,000 likes and I'll do a part 3. I'm also doing a most humble series. I'll probably get that video out probably 4 to 5 days from now. But once again, thank you boys for all the support. It means so much. If you're new to the channel, you already know what to do. I ain't gonna say it. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.